Hey, welcome back to Sonic CD, and we're in Tidal Tempest, which is one of my favorite underwater levels, at least for music.
I'm not a big fan of underwater levels.
Nobody's a big fan of underwater levels, dude.
Either like underwater levels and flying levels in like any game. I'm just not a big fan of them. Even 3D games.
I can understand, the tension because, you're afraid of either drowning or falling into a bottomless pit. But yeah.
Well, not that. It's just that the controls are different. Like it's not. It just feels weird. Especially being underwater.
How is the controls
like
feel? No, the controls don't feel different, dude. It's just like you're slowed down underwater.
Yeah, that's why. It's kind of I mean, it's fun. Still, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But...
I do agree with you. Like underwater levels, know how water physics work. I don't really like it, especially if it involves Sonic like this, because he's all about speed and comes to a big slowdown when you go into the water.
I'm just saying, like, also like games like Banjo-Kazooie, like Clinker's Caverns, all underwater. It's a 3D game though. Like stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. It's annoying. Like when you have to swim through things and like, I don't know. It's just my opinion.
Well, like I said, your whole argument goes back.
Your opinion.
Yeah, well, like I said, Chris, your whole argument goes back to just the water physics. You don't like water physics.
Or flying.
Well, for the sky levels, I can understand why, because the intention of falling down, because bottomless pits. Every time I go back and like play some sort of platform, and it's where a lot of bottomless pits are.
Cool.
I'll tell you one thing. My fingers get a little tense every single time I'm trying to make jumps over bottomless pits. I tell you.
Fucked up.
What?
Nope. I
No.
think I'm talking about.
Oh no.
I'm actually talking about the game.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
Well, Tidal Tempest, what it is that it's Labyrinth Zone on crack. That's the best description I can
Sonic CD is like any Sonic game on crack, dude. The whole game is that.
Yeah, like I said previously, just weird level design. But this place is not as bad as Labyrinth Zone, thank goodness. There's not that many convoluted traps in here. And there's plenty of air bubbles in here, so you don't have to worry about drowning. And there's a robot generator that we were supposed to get, but because I screwed up in Collision Chaos, there's no point of getting it, but I still do anyway. I don't know why, but I guess I just get it because I want to feel good about myself. And I think this is the only stage that I actually die in, but it's not because it's not for unintentional reasons. I wanted to die because the past signs will actually come back if you actually kill yourself. If you actually lose a life, the signs you collected will actually come back. I think I already previously stated this before, but yeah.
Really?
I'll have to state it one more time.
Cool.
Jesus.
Oh, you know what I can go for right now? Corn dog.
Yeah, you already.
Dude, you can go for any food at any time of the day.
That's not true.
And what do you know?
Yes, it is.
A very convenient spring to actually help me get to the past. I love level design like this. But for some reason, it's not allowing me to. I guess the whole going 88 miles per hour doesn't work underwater, so yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you think?
Sounds like it.
I can understand because water physics, going super slow. But yeah, why the hell did they put the springs there? Knowing just to say fuck you, you can't do it. There's the goal.
Sega.
Yeah, well, it's Sonic Team. But Jesus Christ, it's the goal, and I don't want to leave this area because one, I don't even have enough rings to get to the special stage. So I want to make sure I get enough rings. If I can't get the robot generator, might as well get the 50 rings. And the enemies in here can be kind of annoying. Only the underwater ones. I don't remember what they're called. I used to remember what they're called, but they'll shoot little projectiles like you. And
Big Berthas?
No, they're not big. No, you're getting Mario mixed up with this.
Don't get your Mario mixed up
No,
with my Sonic.
I'm not. I'm just making fun of it.
Making fun of what? Mario or Sonic?
Both.
You're gonna die.
Well, I want to die.
Oh, last
Oh.
second.
Okay, guessing that's not the part where I want to die. So I eventually I did want to kill myself. I'm trying to
Yay, suicide.
trying to use this current to get me up somewhere, or at least get me back up there. But unfortunately, once you're down here, you're down here. So yeah, I'm just gonna.
Once you get down on all fours, you're down for good. And there's your sexual reference for tonight.
Okay.
Yay.
And I
No.
yeah, I think this is the part where I occasionally die. At least I think so. Yep, there we go. And I just cut to myself. Yeah, I just cut to myself just getting the pass sign here, because this is a sign I use to go back to the pass and get the robot generator. And it's weird how I go to the pass. I don't know if it's all luck or anything like that, but you know what? I'm just glad I was able to, but like I said, it's kind of redundant since I screwed up in Collision Chaos. Alright, position myself right here. Spin dash. Jump on that. Jump on that guy. I had no intentions of him being there, and I jump on him, and I was able to just barely make it to the pass. And Tidal Tempest in the pass is just more ruin, and it's green. That's all it's got for it. And it's got at least, I think, 2 more multiple pathways, but that's it. But also, what's also a good thing about coming to the pass here is that there's new ring boxes and rings I could pick up, so I'll be able to collect the 50 rings to go to the special stage. Because when you go back to the past or present, it resets a lot of things. So it all worked out in my part. You know, if I have to lose a life just to redo something, hell, I'll do it. I'll do it.
There, now finish the level.
Yep. That's my intentions to go for. I'm like, okay, I got my 50 rings, and I wanted to finish the level, but I want to be careful of those blue assholes that are in the water here. Because these guys just...
They have to be blue.
they shoot little... Like I said, they shoot little projectiles that are really hard to see. They can really catch you off guard, so you want to be careful. You also want to be careful of making this jump here, because you can't get sucked up by the other side of the tube and actually get spat out from the beginning. So I don't want to go back to the present yet. So we're finally done with this area. That way we could just go to the special stage and then go on to the next zone.
Sonic made a good future in Zone 1.
Fuck yeah, dude. For the future.
I can see the future. Oh no, they see me.
Oh no, they see me.
And there's your Team 4-star reference for tonight.
Well, I was just waiting for that reference. This game has to do with time travel. I just didn't know who was going to say it, you or me. You weren't going to say it, I was just going to vent and say it.
You don't think I was going to say it?
Yeah, because have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z's Team 4 Stars?
No.
Exactly.
I've never watched Dragon Ball Z in general. Actually, that's a lie. I have watched some episodes.
Childhood.
I haven't watched him in my childhood though. I actually watched him like, I don't know, like last year.
Oh, it's one of the few good animes that are on.
Is there a way to lose in this besides losing all the time?
I guess you can lose all your rings, but I'm not too sure. I never have lost all my rings before.
Oh.
Besides, you start out with like 100 rings anyway, so I think the only reason you can lose is that if you run out of time.
No, are there 7 time stones or only 6?
No, there's 7 time stones. So
That's what I thought.
that means we have to do 3 more special stages, and then we have to worry about, you know, getting any good futures for anything, or, you know, I actually have to worry about collecting 50 rings and end the stage, but I still do it anyway.
Splat.
And Zone 2. Zone 2 can be kind of a maze, but not as much as Labyrinth Zone. Labyrinth Zone, Act 3, if I remember. Or is it Act 2? One of those two. That place.
I hate Lost Labyrinth Zone on the iTouch. It's annoying.
You mean
It's
for
like
Sonic?
use the-
You mean Sonic 4 Episode 1?
Yeah, that one. I know that's not the one you were talking about, but I mean that one. I hate the iTouch version, or like the iPhone version, because of you have to like move your iPod, like the weight thing, and it just doesn't read it well. I hate that.
Are you talking about the tilting controls?
Yes.
Oh, what are you talking about? The tilting controls for the water puzzles when you're trapped in that enclosed in that area with
Yeah.
that spike block? Or are you talking
Yeah.
about the minecart exclusive level on
First
there?
one. Oh, the minecart one wasn't that as bad. In fact, that was actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
But,
it's
I'm
fun.
talking about the water. I'm talking about the water.
Oh, I know what you mean by that. Even just playing it on a console, it can be kind of finicky, I swear.
So it's kind of easier on the console because you use the control sticks, you know.
Yeah.
I hate doing anything on a tablet screen or a touch screen. It's terrible.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I feel bad for anybody who has vertigo when they play that game. But then again, if they know they have vertigo, why the hell would they play in the first place? This,
If you had vertigo, would you play a game still, Ethan?
well, I'm not too sure. And I fucking hate this spring right here because there has to be this thing that's shooting these. I don't know what they are, but they don't seem to hurt you. But
Did they push you?
they push you away from the spring, and it's so annoying. And hey, look, it's like they want me to go to the past. Thank you, game. See, Sonic Team can be nice and add in a little few things here and there.
Yeah, they're nice about 2% of the time.
2%. Those are some low odds, dude. I don't want to touch that future sign, so I want to go back to the present. Ugh. But yeah,
It looks like purple cobblestone.
it just looks like regular cobblestone to me, dude.
Looks purple on my screen.
I don't know what type of tint your screen is in, but it looks like regular to me. And I just destroyed the Metal Sonic hologram.
It looks regular underwater, but above water it looks purple.
Alright, enough of that. Heaven forbid we have to make a Minecraft reference with every video.
I wasn't a Minecraft. Actually, I guess it was.
Yes,
Minecraft.
it was. Bullshit, you know what it was. For the first time for the first moment you decided to reference it. And time to... Okay, I guess I go down here then. Sometimes I can remember what's going on in my recordings, and then sometimes I can't remember. All I know is that the robot generator for this area is in a very weird location. Not as weird as the one we're gonna see once we get to Wacky Workbench, but
Oh, I hate that place.
yeah. I think you already stated that like a part ago or 2 parts ago.
I said it probably in both parts.
Yep. Well, I agree with you. I hate that place too. I mean, like one of the robot generators is in a very weird spot that you're thinking, like, how the hell are you supposed to know this your first playthrough? But there's this robot generator, which I probably could have gone down that slope and actually get it, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I left the stage with enough
Hey,
rings so we
I
can
see mushrooms. I see mushrooms like from Mario in the blocks.
Holy shit, you're right! I never noticed that. Jesus. I don't think that was intentional, but damn.
That was funny.
I don't know, this game came out when they were trying to go against Nintendo, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was meant for mockery. But Jesus, I've never noticed that before. I swear, there's some things that you point out that I've never noticed ever.
That's funny.
That's why you're fucking weird.
That's why you love me, though.
Exactly.
And those look like the furnaces from not Rusty Bucket Bay. If you go back to those,
What furnaces? The stuff in the background?
look at the floor. Those red things. Kind of looks like the. You see them? Those red things on the floor. The red circles.
I can't recollect the furnaces at the top of my head right now because I don't like Rusty Bucket Bay.
Yeah. It's in one of the. It's like in the kitchen when you get into the kitchen. I don't know. You'll see it. We'll see it when we do Rusty Bucket Bay.
Yeah, well,
When we do, I mean.
I didn't know Rusty Bucket Bay did so well. It deserved its own game.
I love the song. Hate the level.
Yeah.
I really hate timed levels, especially when you're not just timed by the time itself, but the water rising and all that. I hate them.
So a lot of tedious stuff like that.
Water Rising's better
Yep,
than
that's
Lava
what Sonic's known for.
Dark Eco Rising.
How was Sonic known for that?
Oh, Ethan.
Yeah, I know. I think this one I don't get because for some reason I can't turn. That's one thing. Just that, like I said previously, the handling on here is pretty bad. So, yeah.
Well, like I said before, it's their first time going into 3D mode in a Sonic game.
Yeah, I can understand that. And besides, you're using a D-pad of all things.
Yeah.
But you could have made the handling a little bit better, but whatever. Like I said, I eventually get the time stones. So, yeah, spoiler.
Again, spoiler, because you said that before.
Yeah. Well, you complained about me about revealing it. You're like, Ethan, you're revealing spoilers.
No, that's me. I'm the one who's staying quiet. Because frankly, my
Dr.Robotnik.
phone has actually paused like at the beginning and it won't load anymore, so I'm basically going off of sound right now.
Oh. Well, you're not really missing much because I gotta say, Tidal Tempest is pretty damn dull. And with the
It's
good,
long.
and well, it was only long because it took me a while just to screw around. I don't know why I decided to. I guess because I just want to feel like a better Samaritan and actually get a good future. Curse me in my good Samaritan ways. But one thing,
It's so nice.
I don't know. But anyway, with Zone 3 with Tidal Tempest, there's a lot of goodies in the wall so you can get before this battle, but there's really no
I've
point.
seen this boss before.
But there's really no point to getting them because you got all these air bubbles and you only get the rings only to not get hit. But the projectiles he shoots is really easy.
This boss is in Sonic episode 4, isn't it? I mean Sonic 4, isn't it?
It's if you want to be more technical about it, it's actually in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. But you got to take this into note though that Sonic 2 was also in development when this game was in development.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
wasn't Sonic 2 like made in America and this is made in Japan or something like that?
Exactly. That's why I said technically they were both made at the same time. Just this one was made in Japan and the other one was made in America. And yes, it was in Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1.
I thought it was.
Yeah, and guess what? It was the same boss. It was the same bubble boss from Metropolis Zone. But yeah. And next we're going to be moving on to Quartz Quadrant.